Hello and welcome to the Wheeze Show, everybody. This is Cornelius Bivouac Wheeze here.
Is Made in Abyss worth watching? Who am I kidding?
Made in Abyss is an absolute masterpiece, in a different league of everything else airing right now.
I 100% recommend it, and I think going in blind is the best way to experience it.
However, there are reasons you may not want to watch this.
And I will be getting into those and its general vibe to see if it's something for you. Wait, who is that other person talking? Made in Abyss is a fun, cheapy adventure series where kids journey to uncover the secrets of the mysterious abyss, a massive chasm in the ground that has never been fully explored and contains a mysterious curse. This is an extremely chill and uplifting story, despite having some of the most graphically and emotionally disturbing content in any anime I've ever seen. But besides that, it's super fun and wholesome. We'll get into that in a minute. First, this anime starts out very slow. The first few episodes are interesting as it introduces you to the complexity of the abyss, which is one of the greatest single concepts in fantasy fiction. There's always more questions asked for every small answer given. However, it understands you need time to comprehend the abyss and the world surrounding it, so the pace stays slow for the most part. It is completely worth it, but you have to be patient in order to really enjoy the mind-blowing moments. Made in Abyss actually doesn't really get going until episode 10. After that, it keeps its momentum and is amazing all the way up to the current episodes of season 2, which I will talk about a little more at the end of this video. The best part of this anime is its fantastical world building and the realistic brutality that mixes so well with it. It's otherworldly and yet grounded by the violence, which is the first thing I need to warn you about. Although a super fun and wholesome adventure, it has some extreme violence. If you're thinking, oh, I can handle violence, no problem, I need to warn you, this may be unlike anything you've ever seen. Since it has a fairly calm and childish vibe for the most part, when it suddenly shows you some really terrible things, it's shocking and truly horrific. It's not just the kind of violence, but the concepts around the horror that is extremely unsettling, especially because it mostly involves young children. It's not without purpose, and it isn't ever just for shock factor, which just amplifies the intensity of it. Not only is the violence extreme, but the themes are extremely dark, and after binging the series for this and a few other upcoming videos, I can tell it really affected me emotionally for a few days, which is a sign for a fantastic series, but it's not an easy watch. Besides all that, super wholesome kids adventuring show. For fan service, the show doesn't really have any, but there are some scenes with the children naked or talking about anatomy that might make you uncomfortable. For the most part, it's handled in an innocent way and is very tamed down compared to the manga. There's no actual detailed nudity shown, except a very short scene in the movie, and it wasn't sexualized at all. Before I get into season 2, still no spoilers, this video is spoiler free, the watch order is Made in Abyss, then the third movie, Made in Abyss Dawn of the Deep Soul, followed by Made in Abyss The Golden City of the Scorching Sun, which is season 2. You could also watch the first 2 movies instead of season 1, as they are slightly more abridged recaps of it. Just make sure you don't skip the third movie or it won't make any sense. Season 2 continues the high of the movie and introduces crazy, weird, and new concepts. It's much more bizarre but continues to impress with its unrelenting horror that is somehow even more disturbing than anything that has come before. While some of it is a little too weird for my preference, it's got me even more invested in its mysteries, world, and characters. It also continues the trend of almost giving us an answer while also asking 10 more questions. And the last episode ended on a cliffhanger and it's driving me crazy. I just want to see what happens. So is Made in Abyss worth watching? Absolutely. It's a little slow at first. I don't think it has an amazing first episode, or second, or third, but its slow build gives the best payoffs. And if you are uncomfortable with any of the more intense content, I may be making an explanation of its plot so you can experience some of its masterful storytelling and fun, wholesome adventure. So subscribe for that, along with a few other Made in Abyss videos coming soon. That's all for me. Thank you so much for watching. End screen stuff, click on it. Jam meow.